Hi everyone, it's good to see you all. Welcome. I think we're to week 12 this week. It's amazing. I want to go over a few things on the agenda and then we'll talk a little bit of business. I do have good news and I have bad news, so I'll be sure to cover those. But today I have my Bible quote. I picked something for perseverance because it's so hard here towards the end of the semester. And I'm getting a little bit sick. I have a cold, and I know what it's like to be. I know what it's like to be a student, so I understand what all of you are facing. Anyway, so blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life that the Lord has promised to those who love Him. James 1:12. I thought that was nice. Okay, so this week you're going to watch this video lecture. Hi, here I am. And read chapter 9. Okay, start unit plan, finish OPE reflections. So let's first talk about business. No, actually, let's back up. I would actually like to talk about chapter 8. However, the challenge I have is someone borrowed my textbook and I don't have it back, so I can't talk to you about it because it's the only textbook I have in front of. I don't have it to go through and talk about the important points. So I am sorry. I thought I'd have it back by now. So if you're the individual that has my textbook and you know who you are, please make sure you get it back in my box. I'd appreciate that, so I could go over, hit those points that are important for everyone to get. So you're off the hook this week for a shorter video. However, moving on, we do have, let's work backwards. So I'd like you to read chapter 9. I also would like you to start your unit plan and finish OPE reflections. So really read chapter 9, but I won't have you do the guiding questions. So it's the honor system. Read chapter 9, but don't do the guiding questions. Here's the template for the unit plan and the unit plan assignment. I'm sure you've all done a unit plan before in your other lesson planning courses. And here's the assignment. Let's open. I think I have the, do I have the assignment open? Rats, I don't have it open. Let's open it up. Okay, so it's going to be an EAL science lesson plan, unit plan, unit plan. And let's shoot for grades 4 through 6 EAL, and I picked it on the importance of water. You can focus anything you want on water. You can focus on water sources, uses, pollution, protection, power, whatever you'd like. Use your next generation standards, and I picked 9 students, proficiency level, transitioning and expanding, and then I gave you the ethnicities. You can pick girls, boys, however you want to pick that. And remember your EAL strategies. I've listed some here to incorporate in your unit plan: comprehensible input, output, hold apart, building background knowledge, drawing from personal cultural experience, guided practice, peer practice, and assessment. So remember all these aspects as you're putting together that unit plan. If you have any questions, you can email me with your questions. Okay, now that you know the assignment, let's go back to Moodle. So next week, we have no class. It's Thanksgiving. So it's going to sound like a lot, but it's not, so don't panic. You're going to read chapter 9 this week. You're going to begin your unit plan template this week. So then you're going to be off Thanksgiving eating your turkey with your family. The following week, we get back your OPE reflection and your unit plans due, but I'm not going to have it due that Monday, Tuesday, right after Thanksgiving. I think that's really hard turnaround, because let's face it, when you're home with family and vacation, we don't work. So I'm going to have it due by the end of the week, 11:30. That's Friday the 30th. You need your OPE reflections and your unit plan. Your reflections are just like you've done them for your other classes you've had with me. 3 reflections, 1 page, and tying what you've learned from the course and what you have observed in your classes. I know a few of you have, oh gosh, is that camera on me? That's close enough. I know that a few of you have emailed me saying that your OPs are terrific or terrible. So I'm looking forward to reading those, and I do read them. But just try to make them genuine and personal, and really talk about maybe events that happened and tie them into EAL teaching, because I really want them, I don't want to do, as you know, I don't like busy work. I want them to be meaningful. And hopefully you've done them throughout the semester. So, and you can submit them anytime you want. The Dropbox is there. The same thing with the unit plan. You have a long time. Today is the 13th. You have over 2 weeks to get that unit plan in, but it's your last major assignment, so don't blow it. So don't blow it. You have plenty of time, but maybe start sooner than later. You can knock it out. So it's there whenever you want it, put it up. And that will be it. That'll wrap up the course for this semester on things that are due from you. So I would like you to read chapter 10 and 11, but because we've run out of time here, you don't need to do the guiding questions. But Honor System, please read it, because there are important details. So you're going to read chapter 9, really read chapter 9, chapter 10 and 11, no questions, and you will have the unit plan due, and you're going to have your OPE reflections due. You can completely handle it. Please get it done and hit those due dates. Now, regarding our field trip idea, thank you, Rebecca. You gave some great ideas. And Delaney, thank you. You invited us to your house. I, of course, and I think, Rebecca, you are interested, would love to do either one of those, Rebecca's ideas or Delaney's. That sounds great. But I think we're the only 3 that really can afford the time. And I know probably the 2 of you really can't. Everyone else at the time was a little bit tight, which I understand. It's end of the semester, it's the holidays, you're cramming for other things. So I guess we'll put it off, although Delaney, I'll still maybe come over. But what I would like to do is I would like to run a CST ESOL review for the content specialty test. All of you will be taking New York State Content Specialty Test in ESOL K through 12. No, sorry. Colleen, you won't be, and Rebecca, you won't be. So I would like to run a volunteer review to help you just to have an idea of what's on that test and give you some tips. I'd like to do that during our last week. So rather than having a last week of coursework, that's why I've shortened this down. And thank you, Laura's the one that told me I'd put in an extra week. And then when I went and redid the calendar, I thought I want to get that review in there. So I would like to plan it for that week. I have to find a time when it's all good for us, because I know Monday some of us can meet and Friday the other half can meet. But I think the 2 people that need that review are the 2 people that are opposite of that day. So it's funny. I will put up some type of time choices, so those that want to go to the review could come to the review. This is the test you need for New York State certification, content specialty test. So yeah, that's important. I want to put that on our docket. Okay. So I will. If I don't, someone needs to remind me to do that. I better write a note for myself. Hold on. I need CST ESOL test review dates. Okay. All right, so that's it. So let me review what's going to happen. I'm sorry I can't go over chapter 8, but on my textbook, please return it to me. And then read chapter 9 this week and start your unit plan, finish up OPEs. Then you're going to go enjoy your Thanksgiving dinner. Then when you come back, you're going to read chapter 10 and 11, and then you will be done with your unit plan. You will be done with your OPEs. Put them here, submit here, 11 p.m., 11:30, and unit plan, same thing, November 30th, 11 p.m. And we'll talk about CST review. All right, again, any questions, email me, and I miss you guys, as always. I love you, and I'll see you soon. Thanks.